Hello, Trevor Russell here. Thanks for checking in. Business consultant, coach, sales strategist and trainer, speaker, author, apparently a pretty good guy too. So thanks for checking in. Okay, so question for you. Do you have a goal, a need, a desire to create a consistent flow of sales revenue, clients, and most importantly though, sales revenue to keep your business running, whether it's a small micro business or a large company? Yet the problems that you may face is confusion with how to do that, less than impressive results, or you're doing well, you're a 7 out of 10 and you want to go to an 8, 9, 10 out of 10 in your sales revenue. So what's the solution? In this world where we have so much more competition, reduced margins, so many ways that we can promote our business both online and offline, and how we do it in an effective, consistent manner is key. So what I have done is I have put the 7 pillars to growing your sales success video together now here for you to watch. So thanks for checking in. And this is part of my Attract Clients, Grow Sales learning system. So for those of you in the members program, pleasure to have you here with us. And for those of you who aren't, but are interested in finding out about that program, there's a link below. But anyway, let's get into it. So you want to generate more sales. You're in the 2000s, as we all are. What are the things that we can do to increase our revenue? Okay, well, I'm going to start with a story. Would you like to hear a story? Say, tell us, Trev. Okay, it goes like this. I just this week had a chat to a gentleman, and I also spoke in an event. So let me start with the first story. The gentleman that I spoke to is in a company. It's an information systems company, and his role is to grow the information systems service offering here in Australia. And the interesting thing is, once we started having a discussion about what he's doing, what he needs to do to generate new clients, generate sales revenue, the interesting thing is he's from an IT background, which is fine. However, he has no sales training, he has no experience in this area, and he pretty much is starting from scratch, and he's been left on his own to go and build a major company into this region. Go figure, right? However, this is what happens so often. We are put into business roles, or we have a business that we want to start, and which leads me into the next story, which is we don't know the importance of how to generate clients and sales with a proven process. So the next story goes, I was speaking at a business group this week, and I said to the audience, what are the 2 most important things in business? And you know what the 2 responses I got was? One said more freedom, and the other one said systems. So, you know, they're pretty good things, right? But as I reminded them, it's customers and sales. That's it. Every day. How do we generate customers? How do we consistently support and enroll and sell to our customers, current and new, and how do we generate sales? Everything happens after that. However, though, how often do people get lost in what they really think business is? So let's get into the 7 pillars to growing your sales success. And please, if I can suggest, if this is important to you and you want to increase sales revenue by 10%, 20%, 300%, whatever it is possible. I've seen it. I've helped clients achieve it. I've achieved it. And this is going to be either a pleasant reminder for you or a brand new reminder to help you get a new invigoration of motivation. But more importantly, strategy. My whole thing about the work that I love to do is taking the sales and business development approach and putting it into strategy, not winging it, not kind of figuring it out on the go, but a proven process that for those of you who are experienced in sales and business development will get what I'm talking about. However, with the world that we live in where everyone's busy, they're time poor, I am going to take 25 minutes of your time here. So yes, stay with me, because I imagine 25 minutes on Facebook or social media or sitting there drinking coffee would be just as important, if not more important, to put 25 minutes here with me. So stay with me. Okay, let's get into it. Some of this you're going to like, some of it you're not going to like, because some of it is just the plain hard truth, which a lot of the time people aren't willing to face, which is why they're in struggle. And we can either fix it because people become aware of what they need to change, or they leave and they do something different. But let me get to that. So the first thing is, in my 7 pillars to growing successful sales results, is number 1, the person and their mindset. So what do I mean by that? Would you like to know? Well, it goes like this. The gentleman that I spoke to yesterday, he is what I call in the DISC profile a high C style. So a C style is very good with numbers, process, systems, technology. They're generally IT people, accountants, lawyers, doctors. These people are what we call introverts, and we are all perfect the way we're built. We have extroverts and we have introverts. And I'm not saying you need to be an extrovert to be good, to be good at generating sales revenue, but you need to have some steps and processes like we all do, but more so than anything, a lot of work around mindset and tools to help you sell and enroll well. So he is in this role, he's got an IT background, and here he is in this role, no training, no support, and he's trying to develop, but good on him, because he's reached out and he says, I want to learn how to be better at this. However, the mindset of an introvert generally comes from a place of risk, which is what could go wrong. I need to get things perfect before I do anything. And so these mindset things, or these ways that we're naturally built, can have a huge effect on us, especially if we need to generate sales, or we're running a company and we need to generate sales and attract clients when it's not our normal skill set. This is why I do a lot of work with accountants and bookkeepers, because they are generally high C styles. So what's the solution? The solution is this. The first thing I get everyone to do, whether it's for themselves or their employers, is to profile them. I've done it in other videos. I've talked about DISC, what it is. That's just my profiling tool. If you are in my program, you would have done this. But even if you're not, you can go online and do a DISC profile and find out what you are to determine where your best natural strengths are. So why is this important as number 1? Because if you either employ people or you are in the business of sales and client attraction, and you are in this CS zone, which is conservative and supporter, you're going to have a lot more challenge and feelings of risk and worry about selling and communicating, because it generally doesn't come naturally to these people, right? It's normally the D's and I's that are a lot more gregarious, able to pick up the phone, able to do presentations. So I'm not saying that you can't be good at sales revenue creation, but you need to know who you are. And more so if you're an employee, profiling your people up front, because how often I've met people, they've gone and employed all these people in sales roles, and they're S-styles. S-styles are supportive and caring and want to help. They're very good in customer service and client service, but if you need strong, determined sales revenue and consistent creation, this is not going to be your ideal personality. So you would want to hire smarter, which is in the I zone, okay? But person mindset. Now, what can we also do here? The person, they can become better at a structure. They can also become more present to what they're thinking and how they're thinking. And I've talked about that in other videos and in the Attract Clients Grow Sales program. But it is the thinking of, let me make contact. Let me see if I can give value. Let me just find out if what they need I can even help with. This takes a lot of the pressure off the sales experience, both with us and in our desire and pursuit to pursue a prospect or a lead or whatever you like to call them, with an attitude of being of service and wanting to help and make a difference and qualify, not sell and close. I know some of you are probably hard closers, but still, I don't agree with that. I think we've got to meet, we've got to connect, we've got to explore what they want, we've got to determine if and how we can help them, and then we can effectively enroll them, which again is in another video. So find out who you are as a person, Where do you operate from a natural operating style? Are you meant to be in sales? And if you're not really built for that, how can you be better by applying these skills and the other things that I've gone through in the program? And I've also got this book, which I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit, and I've got something special for you at the end. The mindset is consistently thinking about, am I in a positive state, in a state where I want to explore and find out and connect, see where I can go, or am I in, I'm so afraid, I don't want to talk to people, I don't like people? Because I do a lot of speaking, I meet a lot of people, especially again, these supporter styles. They've started SEO businesses, digital marketing companies, AdWords companies, or they're therapists or they're creatives. These people are generally CNS styles. They've gone into business now, yet they're struggling with getting clients and knowing and generating revenue because they're so afraid anyway. They're more technically committed. They want to know their technical skills. But if that is you and you want to continue to grow your business and you're struggling with sales and client growth, get committed to learning how to be better at attracting clients and sales. Study that for a while. I promise you, invest a bit of time and money and effort in learning how to do the two most important things, which is attract clients, give them great service, and enroll them into being happy paying clients and customers. Will be such a much better return on your investment when you are running your business and being to be more successful. Okay, the next area is lead attraction. How are we generating leads? Again, I see people that are in business, and what are they doing? Are they even consistently generating leads through their marketing, and whether it's current or new clients? So I'll give you a quick example. I'm working with a digital marketing agency at the moment with the directors. Now, we've gone through and we've developed a really good plan for them, and they are already getting outstanding results. However, one of the things that we uncovered was who are their current prospective clients that they've sent proposals out to, yet they haven't converted into paying clients. So we've now gone and approached them, and we just uncovered yesterday that there's probably a good $30,000 revenue sitting there waiting to be brought in. They just need to do some things to convert it into them coming and starting with the company and getting, collecting money and having them become a paid client so their sales can go up. So for you, very quickly, for you to consider, what are your lead generation strategies? And how do you consistently attract leads, whether it's through networking, whether it's through AdWords, whether it's through Facebook advertising, whether it's through speaking, whether it's through letterbox drops, whether it's through asking for referrals. What are your top 5 lead generation strategies? Because I quite often find, especially with much smaller micro businesses, they want to be in business, yet they don't really know how to consistently generate a consistent flow of leads to be able to meet, consult to, and enroll into paying clients. So that is my next recommendation for you, is how you're generating leads, how you're converting your current prospective leads that haven't come through, and how you're attracting new. Now, for those of you in the Attract Clients Grow Sales program, you will have this, which is the planner, the Grow Clients Grow Sales Planner. And in the marketing area here are my picks for what I see is very good ways for most businesses to generate a consistent flow of leads and clients. So if you're in that program, you'll have that. If you want a copy of this, I'm happy to email it to you. If you email me at info@trevorrussell.com.au, and I'll send you a copy of that. And that, if you just follow this and committed a year to applying this, you will have more business, more sales, more clients than you could ever imagine. I guarantee it. It's doing it, right? The next thing is, are you still with me, by the way? Thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you're learning something. So yes, Trevor, I'm learning something. Very good. Okay, the next thing is, we need to be selling. I know, right? Interesting concept. Or in my language, I like to say we need to be enrolling. Because here, it's who we are as the person, who we are in the way we think and we approach the day. Are we approaching the day with the right mindset, with who we are as a person? Have we got leads that are coming in to be able to be selling to, whether it's through networking, whether it's through our online marketing? Because there's quite a few more things that we need to do, right? Just showing up to a networking event to attract leads and we don't do this and this and this and this means it's why it goes nowhere, right? So the next thing is going into 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is be selling. So let's just say, for example, you go to a networking group, whether it's BNI or whatever groups, there's so many out there and I see so many people there. Are you following up? Are you following up to have a meeting, whether it's on the phone or whether it's to meet in person? And I would ask yourself to give yourself a rating out of 10 on each of these areas. Out of 10, how good do you feel that you are generating leads on a consistent basis? And if you want help with this, you can email me and we can talk about it. If you're not already, working with me, be honest, right? Because now we're actually getting a real true plan to the reality of what we can start doing to improve your business. So how are you attracting leads? 1 out of 10. Are you following up and meeting? Now there is a script and a process with this. And I teach people this script and process. And again, those of you I'm working with, you would have this script, which is a very simple way to follow up and approach. But still, you've got to get in the mindset, which is, okay, I'm going to call, I'm going to follow up, check in, and have a conversation, which in real simple terms is, hi John, it was really nice to meet you at the event yesterday. I'm just following up, wanted to make a time for us to catch up. I'd really like to find out more about your business, share a bit more with you about what I do, and see if there's a way if and how we could work together. What time works for you? I've got this time and this time, which one of those would work? And book it in, that's that bit done, right? Now, when I speak to many people about this, what stops us? Fear, right? Would you agree? I know maybe not you, but someone you know. Just kidding. But the reality is fear for all of us, right? Oh, what if they say no? What if they don't, like me, blah, blah. So I'm going to let you in on a secret. This is as hard as it gets in Australia. And if you're a little bit more conservative and a little bit more shy, I want to let you know, for all of us, you included, and all of us, whether a bit more extrovert or a bit more introvert, is this. You follow up, someone will either not answer, you'll leave a message, they won't call you back, or you'll send an email and you won't get a reply, or you will get a reply, they'll either say, thanks, but I've changed my mind, or thanks, but changed my mind in the email, or yes, that would be lovely, look forward to catching up, maybe not the word lovely, but yes, be nice to catch up, let's do that. That is as hard as it gets in Australia. That's it. No Uzis, no hand grenades coming over the fence. No one going to blow you up at the office. So this is where mindset comes in and go, okay, I'm going to call, see about getting a meeting to see if and how I can help this person with what I represent. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but that is my tip to you in relation to the mindset about following up. Okay, does that help? Learning something? Good. All right, so let's continue. Consult to enroll. Out of 10, how skillful are you at knowing how to sit down with a potential prospect or client and take them on a step-by-step journey with how you frame up the meeting, explore needs, create an opportunity, confirm enroll? How good are you at that? Whether you're a seasoned business development expert, a seasoned business owner, or someone brand new, because what I find is these real 3 areas are here what I find most people in business are generally pretty average at to no good at all. You've got a few of you who are experts at it. You've mastered your craft because you know how important it is to generate sales, to have a rich, profitable, robust business. But most people wing it and they don't even know that they're winging it, or they don't even know that they're hiding out, right? Because it's one thing to go to a networking event, it's another thing to quietly follow up, enroll, start work. Now, this is not about me, this video, but in my micro consulting, coaching, training practice, this is what I've learned to do. I've invested a lot of time and money in learning these processes, which I teach and I apply, and they work if you work it. Now, that's the thing I think for most people, it is doing the work. However, what I can tell you is whether you're working with me or not, that if you do the work, it will work for you, and you need to know what to do. That is the key, knowing what to do, because most don't. Now here, and I'm not trying to sell you, but a book, $30, it's in there. It's in there and it'll show you what to do, what to say, or it's in there. But you, if this is something that's important to you, you need to go and do a bit more work and study this. Maybe a little less on the technical skills around your craft, more on sales and marketing is what I recommend for you if that is important for you to achieve. Because what is it? If we want to get better at something, achieve something, we study it, we practice it, apply it, right? Maybe the procrastination monster or the little fear voice doesn't like that, but it's our goal to push through, right? Okay, so stay with me. Consult to Enroll process is in another video in that program and on my YouTube channel, actually in a brief version. The more comprehensive version is in the Attract Clients Grow Sales program, and it's also in that book. Okay, the next step is proposals, excuse my spelling, proposals and agreements. How good are you, and do you know how to write a proposal that effectively has people read it and go, that's a really good proposal. I can see how they're going to help me. I can see the value that they're going to deliver, and I am happy to pay them to employ their services, to either provide me with their products or work for me, whatever you're proposing in your agreement, right? So proposals and agreements, I have a structure in that, but if that's not working for you, you need to get a better structure, okay? But in simple terms, the proposal and agreement goes like this. Warm introduction, thank you for the opportunity to meet. From our meeting, I can see our goals and intentions are this, this, and this, and this, which I can see is going to give you a return of that. How I propose that we do that is this, 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 and this, which I really look forward to either providing with you as a product or service, or a product, or working with you as a service, or our accounting firm as a service. Our fee for service is this, and we have a number of options, so we understand your cash flow, and these are the options. But most importantly, if you remember nothing else in the proposal, but most importantly, our commitment is to help you achieve those goals by applying this plan, and that's what we're committed to. And then thank you so much for your time. This is how we agree to work with our clients. This is how we, like our clients, agree to work with us. Let's speak as we agreed on the 1st of March 2017 at 4 o'clock, and we look forward to talking to determine if and how we can proceed from here. That is the proposal in briefest terms, and it works beautifully once you know and apply it and use it. But you've got to put love and passion and connection into it, okay? The next thing is confirm, enroll, and buy. It's one thing to send a proposal. It's another thing to follow up, clarify any questions, determine what they need to maybe overcome with time and money, and effectively know how to buy, have them buy from you and enroll them. In my language, the old language, close the sale. I like to call it enroll them into buying our products and services, or buying us, whatever it may be, okay? So how are you rating so far? How well do you know how to attract leads? How well do you know how to follow up? How well do you know to consult and enroll? How well do you know how to do proposals and agreements? How well do you know how to confirm and enroll to have them buy? And how well do you then, number 7, start, deliver the product, do the job, whatever it is, start the process, whether it's quick, here's the product, move on, or do the service and do great work and serve with a real passion and skill. How do you rate there? They are the 7 pillars to growing your sales. So when I have delivered this to people, some go, yep, I get it. That's what we do. And they are very successful when you see that. The ones that go, okay, so this is what business is really all about. Is this how it really works? Because a lot of them go into business and they don't truly know what they've gotten themselves into. We are constantly, as I said, continually refining how we attract our prospective clients, leads, whatever you want to call them, and we convert to have happy paying clients. That is it. All the rest underneath is the extra technical administration, so on and so forth. So I hope you found that helpful. So this is where you say, yes, Trevor, that was fantastic. Very good, thank you. And thank you for staying in and watching for this long. Because let me tell you, if you were to get committed as a goal to go and apply and learn and master these 7 areas, you will have more business, more sales, more success than you know what to do with. I see it work every day. It does work if you learn how to work it, or if you're currently working this way, learn how to improve and work it. Because just imagine if you did this, you did have more sales revenue coming in, your team were happier, or you were happier, and you were loving the sales and business development process, because it is a beautiful thing when you start coming from a place of going out to determine if and how you can be of service and value, with a skill behind it to truly know a step-by-step pathway to take people on a journey to either buy from you or not buy from you, because some still will say no, or things changed. Okay, so what have I got for you? For those of you who've enjoyed this video, and if you email me, I'm going to be giving away 5 copies of this book, How to Double Your Sales and Clients in 90 Days or Less. If you're really committed to learning how to improve your business, dealing with the monkey procrastination fear and really stepping it up, I'm giving away 5 copies of this book, and I'm also giving away a 30-minute business strategy review session with myself to go through this process with you to see if and how we can help you with your business. And yes, we may work together. Yes, there may be money transacted, but if we do, we will know upfront what our goals and targets are, and then we go from there. So, free book, first 5 who email me, info@trevorrussell.com.au. Be my pleasure to send you that as a gift, full of all of this. If you sat and had a listen and a read, yes, focused, took notes, and really mastered your craft in sales and client attraction, you will love your business so much more, and you'll help so many more people. For those of you who are interested in the Attract Clients Grow Sales program, the link's below. It's very simple. It's $1 to join. You get access to the whole video program for a week, and then it goes to a $149 per fortnight or per week payment. The program's under $600, but really, what do you need? 2 sales, maybe 1, and it's filled with video training, workbooks, I do some coaching with you as part of that. Seriously, if you are serious about growing your business and you cannot invest $600 into all the information, knowledge, and coaching and support, especially if you're struggling a bit, well, I would say you'd want to change your mindset and figure out a way to do it, so you can either improve or leave, go do something else. But for those of you who are committed, those of you who I am working with, or for those of you who are successful and more successful, this program is also great for you. But if nothing else, you just loved this video, you found it helpful, that's great too. Thank you so much for investing your most valuable asset into me today, which is your time. I really appreciate it. Clearly you can tell I love doing this work because I see the difference that it makes every day. And I believe in you, and I want you to have every success that you want in life, in business, in your career. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much for watching.